Right, we're back at it. Got a little streak going on my channel. Got a little streak going with my vids. You know, um, it's the second one in a row. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. You know, damn, I'm on a little streak. I'm wondering if I go live, maybe I'll get more viewers, some sort of engagement, some sort of traffic on the channel. But like it ain't nothing, dude. I got 9K subs and um I'm content with the fact that it's produced the views it's done on certain videos I worked hard at. Not streams, because streams kind of just you let it flow, but the videos. So at least I can kind of grasp that. But as the title says, Francis Ngannou boxing is a pipe dream. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean the whole narrative that everyone is pushing, that he's gonna fight the biggest names in boxing, apparently, or the biggest heavyweight names in boxing. Um, it's a stupid idea. Funnily enough, back in 2018, I was actually calling for this. Um, Given the fact that you know it was not talked about. In fact, I made videos, I made comments about it. I said, look, maybe they could try that. But as the couple years went on and the few years went on, I thought, you know what? There's not really a point. Why have that, right? He's an MMA fighter. And it's funny because he actually started out boxing. A lot of people don't know that. But he got convinced to do MMA. So he got told, this 6'4" behemoth of a man, this Goliath, scary looking individual. He got told what he should be doing. He got told, he allowed himself to get told. But listen, it worked out well for him. And look, I'm glad, at least from his story, from his point of view, that we've been able to conjure up something in which, you know, we see the man come from a very tough upbringing, a very tough background, make it. That's good to see. But in saying that, he's really starting to come off as a clown lately. I do really think that this whole thing of him wanting to get into boxing is a bad idea. Um, you should focus on MMA. This is what he's been doing. He can join Bellator. Listen, all those organizations, they want him, and they probably have the money to pay him. And he can now he can have an easier time negotiating, and he can command a salary. He can command deals in which are higher up. Boxing is very different, and he's going to find out, if he actually comes into this, that, it's not quite as easy as it thinks, like there's it's just ridiculous, I don't understand why the fuck it's a push thing. Hey, what's up, TS? Damn. Hey, you can go live now if you want, Ty. I'll hop off. If you want to go live on your channel, I'm only like 3 and a bit. I'm 4 minutes into it. But if you want a link, just tell me your preference and I'll abide by whatever, you know? But yeah, it's funny that I made the post. I'm active lately. I don't know what's going on. You know, maybe it's the air down here or something. I don't fucking know. It says he wants a link. Do you want a link or do you want to go live on yours? I don't know. Yeah, just wait a bit for that, I guess. But man, I gotta check this guy's social media as well. See what he's posting up. It's on the Instagram, so you know, it's whatever. I want to jump on yours. Fuck that pause though. Ain't pause. Nah. All right, I'll put a link on. Gotta work that thing, man. Gotta work that link. I gotta send it. I said it. All right. Israel Adesanya backs Francis Ngannou's decision. Yeah, of course. You ain't want to fucking know about him though. When you want to move up to heavyweight, you talking shit about Stipe instead. Fuck out of here, man. Talking all that shit. Oh my lord, dude. I'm just reading some shit here, man. Fucking. It's all piss take. Let's see this Instagram. No stories. This is with Ronaldo. Throwing footballs. I think I could have been a receiver. Something like the Super Bowl. Yeah, there's that dumbass post he made as well. Fucking shit. I mean, I don't understand these fucking MMA dudes, man. They're fucking just like, I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it at all. It's just ridiculous. Here we go. What's up, man?
Yellow.
Yellow. I like your icon. Oh, man.
Yeah. That's another situation that people have been lashing out on people. I do notice there's a specific individual who's quick to say that everything's a lie. I mean, tell us the truth, goddammit, if you're such an insider.
Yeah.
Tell us one truth.
Yeah, man. Speak your piece, you know? Speak your piece.
But yeah, this Ngannou shit, dude, is so corny, man. It's just because he's like, hey, I need to go to do a boxing. And everybody wants it's played out. McGregor did it for this generation. It's one time per generation. It happened. That's it. Done. Everybody go back to their sports now. Stop trying to chase money that they're never going to get and all of this garbage and 2-fight deal. And other guys say, I came out with that idea first. And, waste of time, man.
Yeah, man. It's fucking annoying, honestly. It's starting to really fucking bug me. Like, I don't know. You probably feel the same way a bit. Like, you look at it and you're like, why? Like, why are people putting it out there?
It was right after the JDS fight for me that I just did not like this guy. Like, right, and that was early, dude. That must have been maybe like 4 years ago.
That was mid 29. That was June 2019, I think.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
not July. And where did they have that? See, like, that's when his complaining should have really started, because they put him out of all fucking places in Indianapolis. And people,
Minnesota.
all there, yeah. Like, the whole fucking crowd was booing the guy. They wanted a guy who was white, okay, but Brazilian. You know, they didn't know that really until, you know, they fucking pulled that stuff up on the screen. The fight gets done in a round, and that's that.
Yeah, he got past the hard part. They thought that they would get rid of him with blades. They sent him to China, to Beijing, like in the middle of the morning. I remember that fight. You know, and then they sent him to Phoenix for Velasquez. They thought for sure he was going to lose there, and that didn't happen. So I can understand his frustration, but he has to understand that he drained a lot of money and a lot of effort and a lot, because Dana doesn't just do that for everybody who walk in the UFC. That sort of a push. Who did he do that sort of a push for? Like, very few people.
Not John Jones.
Not John
Certainly
Jones.
Not.
But Certainly John Jones, they would just call a homegrown talent anyway and take credit.
Exactly. Who did they do it for? They did it for McGregor?
Not even Adesanya.
Adesanya had to actually really...
Not to the extent they did. They were like saying, oh, he's kickboxer, da-da-da, style bender, all this, but they're not to the extent of Ngannou.
No, not like, you know, oh, he hits as hard as a Ford
as a
Escort
Ford
hitting.
F-150 Escort. What is so? What if he hits as fast as Dallas's car? What does that matter?
Yeah, it fucking showed though, and he was mad. They were mad, like you've been saying, and everyone else. They were mad because they put a lot of time and money into him.
Yes, and he totally blew it. And
You
he
know,
probably wasn't even training as hard as he should have. I think it was harsh to start. It's even when you start throwing people in there with guys. It's not great. It's not good, but it's gonna happen. I mean, he needs to see their point of view. But now they're probably wishing that he had lost that rematch, but they knew it wasn't gonna happen. But they kept stalling it. But
I mean, trying to limit and just reduce the inevitable. Really, you know.
yeah,
I mean,
Stipe is so past it. I mean, it's just
yeah, he looked terrible, man.
he could
It
have
was,
made so much more money for himself in his career if he did Ngannou, but he's just too much of a layman, just an average guy.
he's a fucking firefighter, man.
Yeah.
Like, he lives
I
in
don't. And I
Ohio.
really, honestly, I don't really. I mean, everybody cares about money to an extent, but he doesn't want any fame or anything.
It's
He
just
just wants
like
to be in Ohio.
he just wants to be in Ohio in his fire truck. You know,
That's all. That's all.
I mean, this Ngannou guy. I don't think he understands the industry he's trying to step into because it's not the same. It's not. The UFC is private. UFC is a private entity, from what I understand, and everything's in house. Everything is the way of how the UFC, template it, how they, stretch it out. Boxing is so fucking. It's a jungle. Every corner you take, every call you make, every meeting you take, every fucking sanctioning body you are under, there's just different rules and BS in it, and
Yeah, totally.
it's it's the rabbit hole of sports if you think about it. It's a fucking just a grotesque fucking industry, dude. But what annoys me, it just annoys me, like he made himself look like an idiot after Dillian got knocked out at Wembley, and he went up to that fat dork. Um, he's like, yeah, I want to fight, I want to fight.
I want to lie to you in the boxing.
You know, you allow that man to say that shit about your, what, which is stupid. I bet if any fucking one else said that to him, like if Joshua said that to him, he probably would have fucking piped up. You know, I see he's posted on Instagram 3 fucking fighters. Like lining up, or who shall I get, whatever. Man, mind your own fucking, stay in your fucking lane, dude. People can't do a McGregor. Okay, McGregor was gonna fight fucking Pacquiao if you go past Poirier the second time, but he can do that. He commands that because he's just iconic like that. It's fucking McGregor. Like there's no debating that. He was able to get the Mayweather fight. It was a lot of fun. There was a build up. We hadn't really seen it before. James Toney tried, but that was bullshit. But it is what it is. But no one really tried it before on that grand scale. So it happened. They made a lot of money. It was a spectacle. Cool. And life moves on, like you said. But he's now trying to really put himself in. I think it's just best if he just does MMA because that's what he's been doing. And he can, get money, this sponsorship, and maybe not the health insurance, but, he can get that shit in Bellator. You can get some stuff in One or whatever, He can do that shit if he wants. He can fuck off there. That's fine. But I'm telling you now, he's going to start talking shit about people. He's going to start talking shit about people. And that's just that, If you want to piggyback off that or whatever. But, I mean, it's going to continue, this play, this narrative, this push. We have to see Ngannou fight so and so. No, we don't. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see it at all. That's my 2 cents on it. You know. What else do you think of it?
It's everything that was. It played out to be everything that was bubbling up to be 4 years ago. 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Especially for somebody who's 35 years old, a hair transplant hasn't totally went the way it's supposed to have gone. Um, decisions. I
What?
don't.
Who are you talking about with the hair transplant?
And Ngannou.
And God, oh, okay.
Yeah, it hasn't totally went the way it's supposed to have gone. I'm supposed to get mine in August, but I don't have anything receding. I just want to get a strong and robust extra inch on my hairline, hopefully. A la Willie.
Yeah, I mean that fucking instance where he went to the Apex, not the Apex, the Performance Institute, the PI as they call it.
The PI.
The PI. It's a fucking and listen, you walk up the fucking stairs, there's a fucking physio lab, a wall with some bags near it, a cage and a fucking boxing ring and some gym equipment. That's all the fuck it is. That's all it is. But they want to pipe it up like, oh. And they were talking about they made one in China or something, which I've yet to see.
They've
So
been
I don't know
talking about that for years, dude. They
for
even
you.
shot an Ultimate Fighter over there. I think
They
they have
did?
some facilities, but they don't put their money where their mouth is. They said they wanted a PI in Mexico. It's yet to happen.
If you want the cartel to, own it or whatever, sure.
Yeah, like I mean, they've been saying that they were going to do this and that, but we're still waiting. I'm
That
still nookie-less. Same shit.
yeah. I mean, they can fucking travel all the way to Australia to put on some fucking events that, by the way, bomb out. But this other shit they talk about, they don't want to do, and whatever else. But the way he went up to that guy, that boxer, and like shook his hand, and he was like starstruck. He couldn't believe it. I forgot what he said, but I'm thinking you're fucking full of shit. I thought. I mean, just look at you, huh? You know, fat as a pig, by the way. Okay, I saw everyone commenting like, "Oh, look how big he is." I don't give a fuck. What were you gonna say?
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something in between there, but I think you just grimaced at it, But when
Yeah.
I saw,
Oh, I think may have said, he was over 300 pounds. That's what I think. That's what I was going to say. I was thinking it. I don't know if I made some sort of audible noise. Or
maybe it was on my end, but I mean, he can't beat fucking what do you call it? You put him in there with fucking AJ, he'll get the shit beat out of him.
yeah.
He will. The guy is too fucking he's too muscle bound. They call AJ muscle bound, but I mean I've seen AJ push a fucking pace. It's if he gets hit on that temple where I don't know the energy just goes somehow. But
Dude, I don't know. I don't think the torpedoing with this Derek James move is so bad he'll lose to Franklin. But it'll like what I hear and stuff like that. And Derek James come out with some today. You say you don't need to be a dog to be a good and all this stuff. Like that's not giving any real success. Like it's not showing that they or a. I don't know why they're putting them in such a subservient position from where they were, where not fucking Derek James weren't nothing, where Anthony Joshua was previous.
I said McCracken was the guy. He knows AJ. He knows how to adjust. They could have got through that first Ruiz fight because McCracken was saying, "What? Just box him. Don't go in for the kill."
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
You know.
What's happening to him is just really ridiculous. He should just leave Derek James today Go back home to wherever he's comfortable. Train himself. Train himself.
Yeah. Do a fuck, I forgot his
Shumanov.
name. Yeah, that's it. Shubidov.
That was a world title fight. And he lost by MD. It was a close fight.
It can be done, you
Totally.
know. And you're a heavyweight, so you know you got the punch, like unlike the other weight division. So it's there. It can be done. You don't have anyone to try please, anyone to look to. It's just you. What do you think? Because I heard AJ speak on that before. He's like, saying like he said something along the lines of like, just want to
Who,
go in there and do my own fucking thing. He
who
said,
by law, says that you need an assist in the corner with you? A
I
second.
mean, a
Who?
second. You don't
Yeah.
need a second. You should not need a second.
You don't. You can come in there naked. I mean, literally, the commission will appoint fucking a cut man for you if you want, usually, or whatever it is. Fucking, you
That's
don't. You
fine.
don't
I
need
don't.
shit. Yeah, you don't need shit.
I want a cut man assigned by the commission that's legit, that's not fucking crooked or whatever, which is actually a big ask in itself. But in
Yeah.
general, it will be okay. I'm just saying that's because if I get fucking headbutted or elbowed or something, they can fix that shit. That's what they're there for. That's their job. They have to do it. But who the fuck can tell me I gotta have a fucking assist? I gotta have an assist to the assist in the second or whatever, because sometimes they categorize it, differently in the US and then in the UK, whatnot. Like, that's it. That's all I need. There's no need to fragment it in so many intricate ways.
Anthony Joshua is not having any sort of fun in Dallas, Texas. So Ingram, have a day off.
I didn't hear him say that.
Said that
Um,
before.
well, Josh said he's there to, as I quote, I'm here to fucking work, you know. Who
You
you gonna
have the
spar?
money. You're the person with the money. You're the game changer. You're the one with the achievements, not these guys. They should come over to you.
I'm just searching the box rec now. I want to
Don't
get
have
my
to go
numbers
over to
right.
those shit. I've seen those guys that they have in the gym, dude.
Have you seen Errol beat up on those bigger guys?
Yes.
You've seen that. Those are the guys that are gonna help you. You former unified champion, heavyweight champion. They're gonna fucking help you get better. You get help you sustain a good way of fighting.
Haters, dude. This is all secretive top op haters. Why do you even give them any attention?
21, 7-1. 4 KOs by loss. Need I
Oh,
say more? A super middleweight, bear in mind, never touched heavyweight ever, never touched cruiserweight, not even light heavyweight. Didn't touch it. He's trained Errol, and for anyone out there watching, well, there's no one watching right now, but for anyone watching the replay, maybe, I'm not hating. I am just saying how it is. I don't like Derek. I think, he's an idiot in some aspects. I think he was
there's
smart.
another person who cried and complained. Starts with us. He cried and complained about Derek James not making adjustments, this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden he's trainer of the year, he's singing his praises. But he
I
also
remember.
cried about him throwing in the towel versus Marcus Brown. So which is it? I had to turn off his live, fucking begging today, talking about people don't support him, how he buying a membership. Well,
I mean, that's their prerogative, man. Fucking, you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? You can't have it both ways. And I
content
think the
is
way,
crap. His content is crap. People are just there to be nice to you.
yeah,
It's not
I mean,
stimulating. He doesn't have any real knowledge on anything important.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, when it comes to this trainer thing, see, you can't. This is an example, right? He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. And then they turn around and say, "Oh, now you're looking for an American trainer. Now you're doing it." But I thought you fucking wanted him to come over there and fucking find a trainer. And then when he did it with Robert Garcia, you're like, oh, why not Derek James? Why not Derek James? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand. Listen, just because fucking Lennox Lewis moved there doesn't mean it's right for everyone. Okay? And as far as I'm concerned, you know, Emmanuel knew who Lennox was way fucking before he even stepped foot in that donk gym. So I don't care about that. But you mean to tell? Let me see the fucking weather in Dallas now. I think it's cold.
Probably
It's
hot as
cold.
fuck.
It's gonna be 21 there tomorrow, 21, then it's 8, then it's 11. Right. Well, I mean, listen, the UK is cold. Now it's fucking
21
cold.
over there.
It's warmer in Texas now. It's like,
Yeah, it's stuck
20s
to
and then it
70.
goes.
And that's 3 a.m. in the morning. Just wait till daytime. It becomes like fucking 25. It'll be fucking 30 even.
There's more people, more cars, more shit in the air there. You are not used to it. He's not been to the US too many times, AJ. He's gone to like Miami, New York, those kind of city condensed areas. You gotta be in the fucking middle of the desert, sort of thing, near it. Because I've seen the gym. I know, like I've seen Dallas. You gotta be near those fucking train tracks. Because I think there's train tracks near that gym, unless I'm mistaken. Because the guy works at the post office as well,
Yes.
somehow. Training World Champions.
That's probably another lie. He probably has long quit that. But it's a good story to push around.
Why would you lie about it though? Listen, there's
Make
one thing
himself
about
look bad.
lying, but provide reason for it. You know what I mean?
They have no reason. They're sick. That's their only reason. Because they're sick.
But I was gonna say that gym. Listen, you open those fucking gates up and you step in there. It's a furnace. It's a shit furnace. That's what I call it. That's what I
You
refer it
don't
as.
need to be fucking burning to death to prove that you can get through in a tough fight. That's
You
also
can't
another
fucking.
thing.
You did it against Dillian. You got hit by his best punch, and you fucked him up in the end. You went against Klitschko, who hits like a motherfucker. You got up in front of all those people and fucking got the victory in the end against the guy that really had it in him. He wanted to win Vladimir, but it just wasn't really enough. That the old line didn't make it. What else? Fucking Usyk, you made it 12 twice with him. You didn't fucking hit the floor like some of these other guys. You didn't, get blown away. You were in it. There ain't nothing to fucking prove, dude. You go be around all these fucking who you go spar the special ed teacher. Come on, or those 5'10" heavyweights. Come on, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. He's not gonna be. You can't learn really anything from Derek. He's not gonna teach you to jab any different. He's gonna try to teach him mid-range inside shit. When you're 6'6", you don't really need to learn that. You can throw hooks from a longer distance. You can do that. Lennox Lewis did it. A lot of people did it. You don't need to do that, especially against the guy you're fighting next, who you should blow out of the water anyway in like 6 rounds or less. But that's not a smart idea. And I'm telling you, that's the approach they'll take. It will be keep it long for just a little bit and then, get into some tear up. Because that's what I have a feeling. I look at everyone Derek trains, and that's how they are. That's how they go about things. That's their style. But I mean, you can't even fit in that gym. They got fucking the heaters on. They got it's a
Their
fucking fun.
heavyweights are as big as me. Their heavyweights are only as big as me. Joshua
That's
is
what
man human.
that's what I'm saying. Like when I said 5'10" heavyweight, like for a sparring
Yeah,
partner,
that's even smaller than me. Holy crap! Yeah, the super
it
middleweight.
is. Yeah, like
6'1" is probably their biggest heavyweight. My height, biggest heavyweight that they've got.
and again, yes, you're fighting a smaller guy, but Jermaine's 6'2". People
I
can
don't even know
debate.
if Jermaine Franklin's taller than me, to be honest.
Well, I'm just going off the number. I'm like,
Yeah,
not even.
he's basically of that ilk.
He's of that ilk, but like who you gonna spar? Like McCracken was very good at sourcing out guys. You got your Marius
It
Vox.
was good work. It was good work. And they leave that for this American work. American work is awful. It's horrible sparring when it comes to heavyweights. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. And they're cheap. They don't want to fly anybody out from overseas, from Europe, because they're just Euro bums. So what would our guys be? They're so bad at boxing. It's unbelievable.
A lot of these guys used to play fucking football in junior college or
Yes.
something. And you know what's funny? When they come over to boxing, their athleticism goes. It goes
Yeah,
out the
totally.
fucking window. I watched the fucking Super Bowl today, and you know, I'm such a casual with that, by the way. But
I didn't watch
you
it,
know,
dude. I'm probably as much as a casual, if not worse. I just don't watch football, dude. Like,
I did enjoy it. I fucking enjoy it more than boxing, that's for sure. Yet here I am, make it make sense. Anyway, I've seen fucking football players. They're fucking athletic, man. There's fucking 18-year-old football players that are way fucking stronger than 33-year-old heavyweights that are like 6'9", which,
yeah,
you know, is crazy. You don't need like you said, he's a fucking, what would you say Joshua was? Of a human? Like
a man human.
a man human. Like when you think of a man human, like that's what you think of. You look at AJ, that's what you think of, you know? Um, I don't like it, man. And you know, I heard Eddie Hearn talking. I know I brought this up the other day, but I heard Eddie Hearn talking about fucking you know, oh, you know, you can go to the park, you can, you know, sit down there with his team, and you know, he can go to the mall or whatever. Like, what the like? All that means nothing. AJ used to literally get up. This is when he was training in Sheffield. He used to have a little apartment there, a fucking 5-minute walk through some shopping district or business district. There was some set of doors, like a kind of hidden, like a bit on like some side of the building. He'd open them, and that would be the Olympic gym. That because they train the Olympians there in the UK, in that place. I forgot the exact place it was called, but you know, he'd shake Robert's hand and they get cracking. But you know, as well, right? You know, you go move over there. You go rent a place out, I imagine. You go pay taxes, I'm guessing, international tax. Because when I went overseas, every hotel I went to, I had to pay a tax fee. You know, you just have to do it. You know, so I think, you know, it's just depending on how long you stay, but there's too much fucking around, man. You go relocate there. I mean, I'm wondering if it's even his choice to do this, like, because we know how people are around him. Like, I don't get it, man. And what's even more annoying is the fact that, like, we called this probably what 2-3 months ago. Um, you know, it's not it's not going to work out. Now, it may he'll get past Franklin. I'm pretty confident of that. It's just after that, you know, how it's going to work out, sort of thing. You know, I don't know. What do you make of Derek James saying that he's never seen him fight before?
James McGirt said that he'd never seen him fight before either. There's a common trope with these guys. They're very arrogant, but have a lot of nothing to show for it.
McGirt said he'd not seen Chisora fight. Um, he said he'd not seen Dillian fight. Now Derek James has said he's not seen AJ fight. You've not seen AJ fight. Yep. Go along with that one. I mean, and they all come out with the same shit, right? You know, oh yeah, he's got decent technique. You know, he's very athletic. They're all the same, dude, in your country, man. All the trainers. Honestly. It's really weird. You know? I mean, let me check if he's put anything up. Check the good old Insta. Nothing up, huh? Nothing up on the Insta just yet. No AJ pics, huh? Shit. There you go. What else is news in boxing? Did you see that? You saw the Showtime card. We're obviously talking about that yesterday. So did you watch that Cuban guy fight live yesterday?
Yes, I did actually. He's just as bad as I thought he was, and I had
Yeah.
been saying that for a while since he was floated by a certain group of people. You're not gonna add all this weight from the amateurs and get lazy like all these other heavyweights who come out from there. Even the amateurs, I was watching his fights. It didn't seem impressive. He didn't seem to want to engage. He was fighting a ones and twos and stuff. He didn't look powerful at all. And it showed that Faust guy would fucking won that fucking fight.
He was clearly winning the fight. He was
Had him
easily
well up.
winning. He hurt
Even the
him.
punch he got hit with a straight left, he didn't even move. And that was a free shot he gave. He gave him several free shots, and he just
He gave him
continued to
like
stand there.
fucking a three-piece combination. One that straight at the back of the head, and he still couldn't fucking move him.
No, I couldn't do anything. And the ref should have just like asked him or something instead of just say, "Ooh," as they always do.
Did he do that? I didn't
Yeah,
hear it because I watched it
quickly
on
waved
mute.
it off very quickly. Just
Why
I
they
don't.
so why they so quick to stop that? But when a guy's on the floor sleeping, gotta give him every fucking chance. Stand up, shake my hand, you know, kiss the ceiling, take a step, hopscotch here, do a skip there. Nah, give everyone a fucking chance to get up and do that shit. You should have given him a standing. You should have just said. You should have just given him like an excuse to like take a timeout. Like, oh, is your elbow hurt or
I've just said
something?
that it strayed low. 5 minutes.
I
And
would
if
have
you're
said
not
straight.
good in that, 10 minutes. And it's
Just
not
call it.
happening
Just
now.
say. Just like do that and spit your mouthpiece out as well. And be
And
like,
then I'm gonna bring in
yeah,
the couch and I'm gonna bring in a blanket and an ice pack so that he
yeah.
can relax those 30 minutes.
I'm gonna make that motherfucker who hit me near the back of the head make him fucking wait like 30 minutes for me to fucking get right.
I like Faust, even though he doesn't have a big heart. I like it because of the laugh he gave me. Very enjoyable.
The laugh.
And I knew it was gonna be like competitive because that Pero guy is so shit. Pero, where's he gonna go now? They're gonna give him like Carlos Negron or something like that, right?
Yeah, they will. They'll give their South American journeyman on the roster for PVC.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, I didn't really feel like bringing this up, but I guess I am now. So I guess I secretly felt like bringing it up. This individual in our picture, I've seen something on Twitter. I mean, it's everything that they said would happen. Um, just
shall I
retire,
check?
huh?
Shall I check?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check it.
There's no money to pay, and
Twitter, you said?
yeah.
Oh wait, you're not talking about the coach, are you? You're talking about the other
No,
guy.
not the coach, the other guy.
Oh, that fucking post that Michael Benson did, and
Yes.
yeah, I saw that. I was fucking going back and forth with someone about that today. Yeah, go ahead.
Just it's not even worth it to continue. It's just if he breathes something, we'll have a bad word to say. Give it up. We've said this for over 2 years.
There's not a single person around him that is gonna provide some insight and perspective into why this isn't worth it. You can do anything else, that does not involve fucking buy a Budweiser franchise or something. Do something. Give back maybe to that. You know, do that. Um, Look, I saw it and I didn't bat an eyelid, but like you said, it's not worth it. It's too much fucking around, man.
Okay.
The juice is not worth the squeeze. I don't believe it, but at the same time, if it's true, I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of believe it a little bit, but
Yeah.
this is what I said, man. Charles Martin got the shot against AJ. It could be in the other way around. It could have been those two American guys doing it. They didn't back you then. They sent you into a fucking trap on that network. Not once, but twice, and you should have fucking known not to do that after they had their first fight. Just leave it at that. Don't fucking bargain with criminals. Don't bargain with dodgy people. Now here we are, potentially in a position with that. So
then you're giving them ammo to say that you don't want to fight Mr. R, and the same rah rah
same
regime
fucking
for
song and
you.
dance, dude. Same fucking song and dance they're playing.
It will never end.
You gotta have a fucking keen eye to this shit, dude. And we're not managers. We're not in the business. We're not in the industry like that. You know? When I was in it a little bit, on the amateur scene and coaching, you see a hint of it, but, not at that level, obviously. But you gotta think about this stuff, man. How old? 37? Or was Gaby 37 this year? Let me see. 37, gotta be 37. Yeah, he's 38 this year. That's fucking old, man. That's fucking old. That's old. If I make it to 38, I'm gonna feel like I'm fucking 108, dude. It ain't fucking worth it, man. It ain't worth it. They didn't want to talk about that fucking fat dude, Ruiz. He wasn't too keen to fucking get a fight going with him back in 2019 when they were sitting on that little panel together, was he? No. But no one fucking said a word about that. Now they want to talk shit. How long later? 4 fucking years later, they want to fucking talk about it. You are dealing with people who will not fucking let up, dude. Whether you post a video of you training at home or a post like that, there ain't no let up. And I've beat the horse to death, but it's just true. It's a terrible position. It's one of the worst positions a fighter in the history of sport can end up in. It's really up there because
1000%.
we're in a fucking, Bernard Hopkins, he got a lot of hate in his career, dude. He was getting hate in 2016, dude. 2015, 2014, 2013. Probably by 2012, 2013, people finally fucking gave respect. Finally, maybe, you know? And even in his last fight, the way he went out was bad. But see, then they gave him respect. That R word is such a fucking hard thing to garner in the sport. Even Muhammad Ali fucking struggled to get that shit. Towards when his career was kind of coming to an end. It was only until maybe beating Spinks and avenging those losses of sorts where they kind of appreciated him because underdog story, all that shit. But regardless, I mean, look, you don't have that luxury that Hopkins had. Hopkins was a machine. You just turn back the odds. That sort of thing. That was a special guy. That you're a heavyweight. You will forever be held to the standard that no other heavyweight is held to. And again, the factors that come into it. You are from the South. You got a funny accent, according to these people. Your skin tone. You've got tattoos from your throat downwards. So people immediately will categorize you as thug, rough, gang, whatever, all that shit. You've got the way what else is there? I mean, I had some fucking troll today say that this guy's cherry got popped. Like, these are the weirdos that will come out and say shit. And at the end of the day, dude, kind of do it to yourself. It's like don't go swimming if you don't want to get wet. It's that sort of thing. But if you have anything else to say on that, Ty, I know I kind of went long-winded on that, but if you want to add anything or say whatever, I'm just looking through box rec here.
No, just not much more to say. Like, I mean, these guys, they come out woodwork, whatever they do.
You said at the start. You said at the start of the show. Fuck. If I cut off, it's because the internet. Um. You said at the start of the show, a guy knows something or whatever. Just come out and say it. Like I think I know who you were talking
Well,
about
he's
there.
always quick to say something is a lie. Tell us the truth. If everything everyone else is saying is a lie. How are you at the table? Just being a hanger on.
Yeah, man. Just come out with it. What's the worst that can happen? You know, honestly, I'm just looking at this AJ article. He's looking at himself as a contender. Um, get out of my comfort zone. Um, I haven't got anything to protect. Your brain, you got that to protect. Hunter and hunted. I mean, fucking hell, dude. I don't know, man. Heavyweight is so fucking bad, dude. Like, this is why I fucking recently have honestly just been watching all fucking fights. Like Larry Holmes, like, like I watch that and like I can appreciate that. Like, watch for me anyway. That's my perspective. Like, I'm like, fuck, this guy can. This has fucking skill. And he's fighting guys that are actually good, that have something, that have the goods. These guys have the goods. You don't get none of that here, man. None of that at all. You know. Let me pull up this GIF. You sound tired. Did you work today?
No. I was off today. I'm off due for like basically a week and a half.
Yeah. I remember you told me.
Oh, just hungry, dude. I literally like yesterday. I had went to Dunkin' Donuts and they has those Munchkins. I don't know if you have Dunkin' Donuts over there, like a donut shop, and you know those donut holes, the Munchkins.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered 25, but I think the girl gave me 50. Then I just sat down, and right after work, I
50
had to call.
donuts.
The rounded ones, donut holes, the
So you got
balls.
50.
Yeah, I had 50 in one go, and I just slept the whole day.
Oh, yeah.
I just slept the entire day. I
Oh,
didn't
my
even go
God.
anywhere. I just slept, drank water, sleep more, wake up, drink water, sleep, just sleep the entire time. Didn't do anything else.
Yeah, I mean,
I did play
you
Hogwarts
did
Legacy for like 30 minutes, but that was just it's untenable.
untenable.
Yeah, I just feel like you're forcing yourself to play. You're pushing. It's just there's no good games out. There's no good food. There's no sex. Why live?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That sounds tough. Yeah. Fucking. What place is that called? The place that you got that stuff from again?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I know Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. We got that place here, that fucking burger franchise that Mark Wahlberg owns. Um,
Oh, Wahlburgers. I've never had it. Apparently it's near me now, but I doubt I'll ever go.
so I went out with someone there to get some burgers, right? It was the first time, and we made sure we ordered a soda. Usually, when I go to a place the first time, I order like a soft drink, like a Fanta or a Sprite or something, a lemonade, something like that. Because
Yeah.
if the food's no good, that kind of will wash it away, and I'll just enjoy the drink. So was the first time having it, right? I went through the drive-through, got it, found a spot, and I was eating it. It was fucking horrible. It was horrible. I apologize for the noise. Can you hear that in the background?
No.
No, we got military choppers going up and down our suburb. But anyway, um, it was horrible. So I don't recommend it, Tyra. They're fucking bad burgers, dude. They're terrible, man. They're fucking terrible, dude. You know what I think in your country? Your country likes to do food big, like big burgers, big serves, sort of thing. You know, it depends on where you go, I guess, but you know, yeah, I don't know, dude. Fucking, this is ridiculous. But I was gonna say what's on the UFC lately? We had that shit event yesterday, as I said. So next one is who's this? Santos and Gerard, right? Oh, we got Ryan Spann fighting. You know Nikita Krylov, the Ukrainian.
Yeah, Nikita Krylov, yes, I do.
Yeah, I think he can win that fucking fight, man. But Spann is fucking dirty as hell, dude. Um, Dontail Mays. Do you remember Dontail Mays?
Yeah, it's the heavyweight, right?
That's the heavyweight. He's fucking horrible, dude. He's worse than that guy in the Ultimate Fight. I always forget his name. The one on the Rampage,
Maurice Green.
Rashad.
Maurice Green.
Yeah, no, not Maurice. The other dude, the other massive dude that was on the Rampage and Rashad's team on the Ultimate
Oh,
Fighter.
Marcus Jones, Big Baby Jones.
Yeah, him. Fucking hell, dude. I've come a long way, sort of. Jones gone. Who else is on that card? Jeff Neal's fighting that European dude. Shavkat Rakhmonov. They got Bo fucking Nickel on the main card. A guy that's 3-0 fighting Jamie Pickett. So we know what's going to happen there.
That's different from the ugly guy. The guy who says he's ugly.
Uchimaiv?
Guy. No, there's a guy whose nickname says the Ugly Man Joe or some shit.
No,
Pretty guy.
It's not the same guy, but they got shit fucking. I mean, it was I saw some really bad nicknames yesterday. I can't quite remember, but I just remember like what? Touchy Feely is one of them.
Oh, goodness.
Andre Touchy, and then Feely. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's just ridiculous. Cody Garbrandt was going to fight on that fucking card.
Who's he fighting now?
He got cancelled, but it was, and mind you, it's at bantamweight, so he's fucking blown up in weight, going from flyweight to bantamweight. Julio Arce or Arce?
Julio Arce?
Yeah. He's got more fucking fights than him. I mean, Brunson versus Duplessis. What do you think of that one? I think Brunson can win that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brunson is good if he just.
I thought Duplessis hit much harder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that Duplessis, man. He's a fucking. He's not hard to hit, you know. He's really not. Here's a funny name. We got oh wow, they were gonna fucking do Dan Hooker and Jalen Turner. Fuck, man, those city kickboxing guys want to get killed, dude. Shit. Damon.
Just a fan friendly, you know, good for the sport and all this.
Fuck that. I don't believe that. I never really believed that shit.
When was his last win? That Nasrat guy?
Dan Hooker beat that Nasrat Hopcross, aka Kelvin Gastelum's twin.
Wait.
Let me check. Dan Hooker. Apparently, he's accused
Claudio Pueyos. His last win was his last fight. Sorry, but
yeah, that fucking guy. Yeah.
Lost to Poirier, lost to Chandler, win versus nah shit. Lost to Islam, lost to Arnold Allen. Win versus Claudio Puelles. Or whoever the
Body
guy
kick.
was who brought it.
Body kick means fucking dive. That's what it means. You
Yes.
choose to go down with that shot. Oh my goodness. Barboza, that fight was bad for him. He got the shit beat out of him. I saw that
Dang.
Alec Winner fight in the arena. The Hangman. Yeah, he's been fucking hanged down for sure. You know, in these fights. That Arnold Allen fight was horrible, dude. Arnold Allen is terrible. He's terrible. But he fucking beat the guy. Damon Black Shia. That's not his real name. Come on. This bantamweight guy
Edson Barbosa is finally
is
retired.
fighting
Right?
some
He
Arab dude.
retired after Bryce Mitchell go.
Yes. Yeah.
He was horrible.
You know what, man? He could have done some shit way early on, dude. He could have, been a real good striker, but man, like Porky's Corner says, he's got the heart of a breadcrumb, dude. You take the kicks away, he's got fuck all, honestly. And he kicked well, but oh my god, dude, like he's so bad to watch. Every year it was worse and worse watching that guy. Jan's fighting that Georgian dude. Volkov will be back.
Volkov versus Romanov, like a mini Pavlovich. I don't know.
Mini Pavlovich.
The same. Romanov is just normal heavyweight.
We got UFC 286. The main event is Gaethje versus Fiziev.
Sure.
Some other fight. Huh?
Sure.
Yeah. I fucking wish. Gunnar Nelson is back. Oh, God. Versus Daniel Rodriguez. Oh, God.
That's I'm a cholo. I might be a cholo. I'm a gangster. Maybe. Not sure. Let me look and dress like one, but I'm not.
But so and then shake Kevin Holland's hand. You know? Shake his fucking hand. I mean, if I would never shake that fucking dude's hand ever. I'd say fuck you and goodbye. That's what I'd say. Go shake something. Gunnar Nelson fucking split that Brazilian cowboy's head open with that elbow, I remember. But he had that loss to Ponzinibbio. That was really fucking bad, dude. Marvin Vittori versus Roman Dolidze. I can't stand Dolidze, dude. He fucking beat that guy with the...
Yeah, he choked him out on some sort of fucking... What was it? I don't know.
No. His last fight, I think, was against that black dude from Henry Hoof's stable. I forgot his name. He's got those bug eyes. He's got the blonde haircut. That blonde afro sort of thing. I
saw that his last fight, he choked. Or, let me see. He choked somebody out his last fight, literally. It was some weird position that dude. Jack Hermanson. That's who it was. Did he choke?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I said TKO. I thought he choked his ass out.
He had his back, I think.
Yes.
It was,
Phil Hawes. You mean Phil Hawes?
Phil Hawes, that's it. Because Phil Hawes tore his fucking he tore a muscle, or he like snapped his ligament or some tendon, and he lost balance, and then he fucking got knocked out by this Dolidze guy because of that. When the ref should have called timeout, but he's fighting Vittori Dolidze. I hope Vittori wins that. But I don't know, man. Too many miles on the clock for that guy at a young age.
Vittori?
Yeah.
It's gonna get cracked eventually, but who knows? This guy has a cinder block head.
He can fucking take a hit, but it's gonna end soon.
As Joe Joyce ever took a flush hit. That's the difference.
I mean, you can watch my channel.
Exactly.
That Sergey Kuzmin put that boy night, and then he was trying to say the real.
How I said he barely knew how to box. What does that have to do with being able to take a shot? Nothing.
George Foreman didn't know how to box, but he could fucking take a punch. Yeah. And you know, I didn't fucking see anyone making fucking excuses then. I'm just, you know, I'm not literally meaning that. You know what I mean? Like, come on. That has nothing to do with it at all. Let me see this Kevin Holland thing for a minute. He's making fun of Makachev, this Holland guy, but whatever, man. Let me check the video I made on him. I mean, Michael Hunter fucking played games with Kuzman. You know? Play games with that dude. Joe Joyce knocked out in 30 seconds. Can he take an AJ punch? Let me pull it up right now. No, where the fuck did it go? This was 11 months ago I put this up. This did quite a few views. All right, here we go. Hold on. I like how I what do you call it? I put capital fucking letters in the what do you call it? In the title. So this is the video here. As you can see, he had not been floored there, but you know, essentially didn't know where he was on the feet. Remember, this is not even 20 seconds into the first round. I mean, even those jabs were hurting him. Boom, son! Through the ropes. Oh, look, he's celebrating already. Huh? What was that? Huh? You trying to complain? Sit the fuck down, man. Yeah. I got 11 likes, which means I never turned off the thumbs down. YouTube's done that for everyone. But I probably got 20 dislikes.
Yeah.
You know, maybe more. I just made sure I capitalized the knocked out bit. You know? Like I made sure, you know, I did that, you know. But I'm just gonna, you know, as you can see, Joyce did not have his hand raised. He received an L for all the fanboys out there. Again, we've seen the clip. You know, we've seen the clip. I've done it to death, but no, he could not take a flush punch. I mean, you know, he can't take it to the body. So what makes you think he can do it to the head? You know. Let me just see this. There's some dork in my comments said, knocked out. You know those 3 laughing emojis with the tears? Knocked out. Try again. That's an amateur storage. Amateur. I don't know what the fuck he wrote there. And a bad one at that. He wasn't even hurt. Oh, amateur stoppage. And then I said, your guy got knocked out. Someone liked that. I imagine that was you probably. Joyce wasn't hurt, but he was knocked down. Also, you do realize Joyce was 27 years old here, so a fully grown-ass man. He was addressing the other guy. This guy called Servant of God says Joyce has bigger bones now. And the guy said he's much slower now. Then the guy said true, but he beats everyone except Fury and Usyk. But still very slow, in my opinion. His punches are predictable. They're predictable, but he throws a lot of punches and they're heavy, like how he did to Joseph Parker. Yeah, I don't know about that. correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that the fight Parker did where he got hit, took a step back, and thought about going down, and chose to go down? Yeah, that's the one. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck both of them. I can't even think of anyone I like in the sport now. Stanionis, maybe. Makabu. I want to watch that Badu Jack fight. You looking forward to that Badu Jack fight?
If he can knock him out, probably, but we gotta see.
Yeah, he's got results dirty.
I don't know. I do hope Badu Jack gets old. He's already gotten old overnight, but hope he just gets totally shot.
Yeah, I don't respect that fucking dude at all. By the way, I saw this. Man, you probably wouldn't know him actually, but there was this footy player that was calling out Mr. W. You know, this football player's like, I want bronze bomber next.
Brandon Marshall?
Yes, that's it. That was the guy.
Yes, he's been saying that since like 2018-ish, 2019. He has CTE or something like that, dude. And he was always like a bit above a mid receiver.
Wide receiver, yeah.
Yeah, like bit above a mid.
Quarterback is that's the prime position, isn't it? You get respect the most from that, I imagine.
From the general public, yes. Although it is such a dependatory, if that's even a word, position, dude. You need receivers, you need all that. It's very low athleticism. It's more just IQ.
That shoulder and just the arm.
That's all you need. Most of the quarterbacks don't even fucking run. Like they're not. It's just not it.
Oh, dude, today that fucking that Patrick Mahomes dude, he fucking ran the pitch and almost got a fucking touchdown like twice.
I don't even. I know him. I don't really watch football like that anymore.
I'm gonna know more than you. Didn't you used to play a bit in high school or something?
I played flag football and shit like that in gym class, but I should have played football. Like I had been asked by like 2 coaches to get on the team because I was heavier then. I probably would have been like a decent linebacker. I was always a decent linebacker, like in
Oh yeah.
Those are the guys. That. They're not the ends who are fat as a pig. They're like the tight ends of the defense. They're like big, real muscly, but can move a bit. Like they get out and get after a quarterback or a running back who gets out. Shit like that. I probably could have done something like that, honestly.
I saw them at the combines. I was watching some videos. You know the combine.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I saw a guy. It was a 300-pounder, 350-pounder. He ran to 40. His dick came out because it was the shit it was wearing was too tight. So he just fell on the floor on purpose to hide it. Just would not get up.
Oh, there was another guy that did that. Apparently his thwanger fell out or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And he kind of laughed it off, and I thought, you fucking.
It's the pants that they give these guys, man. I don't know.
They're giving them the Charles Martin pants.
Fucking super tight pants, and it doesn't make any sense.
But I'm telling you, man, some of those fucking guys that play, the defensive lineman or offensive lineman, linebacker, whatnot, they're fucking fit, man. Some of them are like, they're not like the most athletic, but they're fucking athletic enough. They're strong as shit, I can tell you that. But that Aussie dude, that Jordan Mailata today, he was on the Eagles team, and he was I also didn't know that the Eagles had a former AFL player from here fucking punting for them. I'm like, oh my god, that fucking dude can play for St Kilda, which is a team here, but no one grows up boxing there in the US. People play football, basketball, baseball, hockey. And hockey's a Canadian thing. People don't box.
Only one out of my friends who boxed for that short period of time. I went right back to just playing basketball.
How big was he?
Who?
That friend of yours. How big was he?
Which friend?
The one that went back to basketball.
That was me.
Oh shit! I thought I misheard you.
That was me.
Oh yeah, that's when you were younger. Yeah, body shot, 10 count, wave off, that sort of thing.
Mm.
Um, dude, fucking, I had someone that used to do martial arts, and they had a bad experience in sparring a couple times. Actually, fuck, it was similar to you. He got hit in the body, but you didn't cry. But this guy was crying, and I came up to him and I said, "So what happened?" And he said, "Some other black belt. He just threw a hook to the body, and I just like he was crying, and I don't think he was built for it,
Mm.
you know. But it wasn't for him, and that was okay. It's not for everyone, but yeah, man, fucking people don't want to do it, man. It's just like football is you do it, and if you're good enough, you go to junior college, and then from there you go to college, or you just go
Oh
to
yeah,
college straight
football is
away.
all genetic. It's all athletic. It's all like if you were very built and quick and smaller, you would be a person could be a very good running back. Somebody's tall. There are taller wideouts now, but if it gets like there was a guy on the Detroit Lions, Calvin Johnson. He retired very, very early. He was 6'5". Uh, Megatron. Of course, people have to use Transformer names, but he was
Oh my
pretty
god,
good. But he just retired like out of nowhere. Just the politics, and he was getting injured a lot because he was so tall. But that's like the upper limit. Like you can't get any taller than that. Like you shouldn't be any taller than that as a wideout because you won't be quick enough. The ideal height is like 5'11", 6'2", somewhere in between there.
that fucking Aussie dude
Three.
Jordan Maulada's fucking like 6'8", dude.
What he has to be like an end.
He is, I think,
Yeah,
what
defensive
is
end or something or center. There's no way.
Jordan. I say Malada. I do it on purpose because they don't like when you say the name like that because they only do it like in like cultural things or whatever. Only when it fucking suits them. Football offensive tackle for Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. A tackle.
Yeah.
They're gonna be guys on the line.
He weighs 166 kilograms, so that's like
Yeah,
fucking
not
300.
surprising. That's almost 400 pounds. It's like 350. Let me see.
This Frank Gore guy, this is the guy that made his boxing debut.
He's like 365. That
That's
guy.
fucking enormous, dude.
That's just ridiculous.
You think Jarrell Miller would be good at football? Like if he had trained for it earlier in
Yeah.
his career? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. He has a big engine.
what about this Frank Gore guy? He was an NFL player.
Yes, he was a running back for the 49ers. He was pretty good.
I'm just watching this fight. I've seen the knockout. I'm just watching this fight. He doesn't look that big, like in
No,
terms
I
of
think he might be 5'6", 5'5". Let's see how tall Frank Gore is.
Wait, he was a running back?
Yeah,
Dude, that's hard as a running back because you gotta run and then jump up to get the ball.
that's 5'9", but he probably was only 5'7". He seems very
Damn.
stocky. That's you want to be like 5'6", 5'7" as a running back, dude, just to get through and be very powerful, close to the ground. Uh, the Chiefs had years ago. I used to like the guy Jamal Charles, but just injuries, dude. He fell off. He was 5'11". Very very quick. Chris Johnson of the Tennessee Titans. He was 5'11". Titans at that time. Tennessee Titans at that time. He was 5'11". You don't get that's the absolute like that's an anomaly. Running backs aren't that tall. They're supposed to be shorter, closer to the ground, to be faster.
Oh yeah, like yeah. Yeah, when you land, you keep that center of gravity when you
Safeties
run
as well,
after.
5'8", 5'7" is a good height for a safety. You don't need to be too tall in football. That's the thing. Like
It's about
average,
build, isn't it?
it's about your. It's more about your build. Exactly. It's about your build. It's about your build. Like tall people, if you're too tall, they just throw your ass on the line and feed you. Like there's no other position where above like 6'4", 6'5" is like desired. Not really. Not really. 6'2" is probably gonna be your tallest out on the field, and that'd be a receiver. But usually you want guys, from that 5'8" ish, 5'11" ish range. If it's not a running back, if it's not a safety, if it's not some of those, if you're not a fullback even smaller, positions like that. So there's plenty of opportunity. Plenty of opportunity.
Plenty of opportunity for who if you're built like that, or
If you're built like that, if you're not overly tall, like basketball is a totally different game. Like you need to be tall as fuck. Like most people are never going to happen. But
you gotta be like
football,
fucking 7'1", you
yeah,
know?
happen. But football, your genes are not going to come from your height. It's going to be your lateral movement, your speed, shit like that. Your build. You can build it up and look the part and still steal a check. But it is what it is.
I'm just watching this Frank Gore boxing. He had no fights prior to this?
That's what he says.
That's what he says. Because he looks okay. I'm just trying to see this knockout now. Where is it at? Yeah, I'm just confused, like the difference between a running back and a wide receiver. Is the wide receiver on like the angle, the different angle of the pitch, like on the sideline more?
A wide receiver. Those are the wideouts. Those
Oh
are
my
guys
god,
at the very end
yeah, he
of the play who run all the way out or whatever play they are to get the major yardage.
you need to like fucking be able to sprint a lot. What about kickers or punters? Like, is that just a
Those are
special?
just
That's just an individual
everyday
position where you
guys.
just kick.
Those are just everyday guys. Like the guys you see at work, the ones crossing the street. They're not particularly tall. They're not like mega short. They're just average height, average people who can kick.
Damn, he knocked the shit out of this guy, dude. He fucking his face. Fucking hell. You've seen the knockout, yeah?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my lord, dude. He looks surprised when he landed the punt. Oh, what do you expect? Footy player. Yeah, I'm very impressed by NFL players. It's probably because I'm from here. Like AFL, dude, the guys get injured every week, and they're just not fit. There's no skill. There's no skill involved with Australian rules football at all. You know, but I think John Mailata, he made it to the NFL because he did that little training academy for 3 months, and because he was so, they must have seen some attributes that maybe would be useful. But like you said, those big guys, they'll just put them on defense or offensive line sort of
Line
thing.
or
Yeah,
offensive line. If you're
because they're
sub
big.
6'8", there's no other position in football they're gonna put you at. You're actually at a disadvantage being that tall.
Yeah,
Your options are so narrow.
yeah. Actually, that made me think of that guy in Alabama in Tuscaloosa who wanted to be a football player in college. I'm gonna look up what position he played.
Probably wanted to be a receiver, but just went left. And you have to be smart to be a quarterback, dude. You have to think on your feet. You have to
Football.
be a problem solver. You have to think out of the box. You have to have a high retention. I've seen 6'6" quarterback, 6'7"
You have to be
quarterback.
responsible.
Yeah, yeah, you have to be sharp to be a quarterback. Receiver 6'7" is diminishing returns. Yeah, you're taller, but dude, the guy's gonna blow past you. Your cornerback. I like the cornerback position.
During the high school,
Huh?
the cornerback,
Cornerback. Those are the guys.
cornerback.
Those are the guys who are they are the other side of the coin of a receiver. So receiver needs to be covered by somebody, right, to get an interception or something. Those are those guys, the cornerback.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You gotta move backwards. You have to,
Well, they did a thing.
yeah. It's a hard position to play, dude.
They did a thing today. They did a thing today. I think it was either that quarterback that ran or the other guy. They made like a wall while the play was going on. Like went down the pitch, like intercepted
Oh
defenders,
yeah,
like to
oh
get
they'll
to
do
the
that.
guy with
If
the
the
ball.
receiver got the ball, they'll protect him. His team will protect him. They'll make like a moving wall.
Oh God! I saw. I'm like, what the hell? I got about my seat just about. I was like, wow! I did a BWTM. I went, wow! I go, it's the norm over there. I found it, Ty. During high school, his ambition was to be a wide receiver
Oh
in the NFL, and at one point, it looked as if this was something he would be able to achieve.
no,
However, there were issues with his grades
that's so
that would have
close.
made getting into college difficult.
It's high school is the wild wild west, dude.
Cope.
It's not structured. They'll have guys who are 4'10" playing wide receiver. I've seen a guy who was a fucking tackle. They put him at quarterback because they need somebody. They just mix and match people. It's not structured. NFL is structured. Your height, like 6'7" is way too tall for a quarterback. And he's not particularly quick. It's easy to be quick versus Mr. F or all these other heavyweights. But you need to be.
Against a team that is fucking athletic, training all week.
It's not happening.
That's why I don't like using that A word, man. Like, how do you measure that, right? Like, these fucking footy players, man, they know how to. They're fucking athletes, dude. They
Yeah.
just can do it all,
Oh, yeah.
just about.
Totally.
They can just do it all.
Yeah.
Boxers, those guys don't get shot. Football players don't get shot, man. Like, from what I've seen, like, yes, there's the collision of heads, but
physically they do. They
Yeah.
do because of all the injuries that they pick up, the heavyweight,
physically they do.
the hits. They do. I won't lie. Not to the head, not like, well, even to the head,
Physically they.
but physically, yeah, with the injuries, they pick up a lot of injuries, more so than boxers, even. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think in boxing, like, it takes less, if you know what I mean. Like, it only takes a fight or
Yeah, it
two.
only takes a.
Whereas football can happen instantly. Don't get me wrong, but pads, headgear can kind of, save you a bit. But I agree. I mean, I saw on that last chance you do, there was the lowest junior college team in like the South, and all their players were short, dude. Like the school obviously wasn't very well funded, but all their players were short. So like you can tell, like as you like the lower levels, it's not as structured, but if you move to the NFL, like or USFL, it's different, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I'll wrap this up. Anything else you wanted to say?
No, man, just pretty much covered most of the shit. Um, I'll probably be on tonight or whatever. Well, it's tonight for you, so the morning. Tomorrow morning for you, I'll be on.
10, 11. Okay, in 2 hours and 14 minutes, it will be the AM of the 12. So Yeah, I'll see, man. I've been busy lately, so
Okay.
just like if I haven't been on or whatever, because like obviously now I got time during the night time, but just throughout the day. But
I mean, I can get on now as well
um,
because I've got nothing to do unless you're doing something. I don't know.
I can't get on now.
You're busy.
I can't get on now, but
Okay.
I'm not busy. I'm just a bit tired as well. I mean, I'm surprised actually the stream's gone this long. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sure the 2 viewers that watched it appreciated
Mhm.
it, but yeah, we kind of skipped. We were talking about boxing, then we just went to football at the end here, which is I don't mind it honestly. I fucking enjoy talking about that more than fucking boxing and the UFC. But as in terms of Ngannou, yeah, fuck that pipe dream right off. I'm not interested in hearing about it at fucking all, man. You know, and honestly, dude, if he was to go in there and fucking beat one of these guys that you guys support, what are you gonna say then? You know,
Nothing.
I mean, you lose either way. You know, you just fucking lose. It's a losing fucking thing. But anyway, I'll wrap it up there. And peace, everyone. Take care.
Yep. Peace out.